Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, we
Turn it up a little, see if you can hear it.
live.
Hello, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, okay.
I can hear it. Woo-hoo.
Alrighty.
Hello, everyone.
We'll let that picture fly for a little bit.
Yep.
So we can get the comments and stuff up here.
Yep. Our new.
A new logo, new name, new image.
Yes. Ooh, I'm excited.
Wait, do a watch party?
Yeah, from the page. Not from my page, but. Hey, Jamie. My girl Jamie joined.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited. I like our new logo. Our new name.
Yeah, it's a little different. Just a little.
Just a little bit.
More personalized.
Yeah.
So,
That's how it should be.
yes, I agree.
That's our own name.
Our own name, our own image, our
It
own
represents us.
logo.
Right on.
So since we're on here a little early, we're just gonna bullshit here for a minute and let some people join so we can explain the new logo.
Yes.
So
Show you some different things. Like what I'm wearing.
that's why it's still in the logo. Oh.
I'm excited.
Well, it's the same. We have at least 2 people in here. So
Who's the 2 people?
if you're in here, just say hello on the chat there, just so we know who you are. And
Yep, say hello.
who's joined and whatnot.
I see my sister-in-law Lisa has followed, and my friend Wayne Cooper has followed.
Thank you.
Say hello if you're with us.
Hi.
Judy has joined the watch party. Y'all say hello. Let me know that you're there.
And you're just not logged on.
Right. Hey, Jamie. Hello. Hey, girl. I used to work with her at the office. My girlfriend, Jamie. Mm-hmm. Yeah. She was my bestie at the office.
Old friends showing support.
Yeah.
All right.
Can't wait to see her again. Gotta see you soon, Jamie Jane.
How long's it been?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Years or months?
Years.
Wow.
Yeah. Too long.
Too
long. I used to see her all the time. Outside of work, I'd go to her house and hang out with her, and we'd clown around.
He's clowning.
I'm always clowning. Jamie and I would clown all the time. We'd be like, because Jamie, sold Avon. I don't know if she still does or not, but she used to sell Avon, so I was probably one of her best customers because I was always buying it. She'd be like, oh, I got these colors. Come check them out. We'd go in the bathroom, and she'd show me all these lipstick colors. I'll be like, okay, I want that one. I want that one. I want that one.
So it's just an open store for you then.
Yeah. Yeah, Jamie, we'll get together when this garbage is over. I mean, we can actually get together now. Forget her. I mean, she's letting people go to people's houses, and you can have gatherings of 10 or more. I ain't worried about that ratchety ass. See you next Tuesday.
I don't like she's going to come to your house and do anything.
Right. No, she's going to go up north.
Exactly. And that's the only reason why she opened it up.
Probably.
There was a thing on Facebook said that she got caught red-handed because she had her daughter's graduation party or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. After she
Yeah.
told everybody they couldn't have them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she been busted.
That's some shit.
Hey Jamie, if you want to join, go over to the actual page so we can see, so both Dan and I can see your comments up on the page.
What's up, Sam? Sam's watching now.
Sam who?
Yeah. It's only the guy from my work.
Oh.
He always chimes in every now and then, so.
Oh.
Sam,
Hi,
we're looking at our new logo and our new name, our new image.
What do you think?
So.
That's just one.
Yeah, that's just
Got to get more people so, you know, you can see the back of my shirt because I'm sure people are going to want to see it.
The podcast. That's just the podcast image here that we're going to keep up on here.
But that's our new name.
Yes, that's our new name.
That's our new name.
New name, new image, new logo.
The Uncensored Podcast with Dan and Lora.
So.
Nice shirt, by the way.
You like that?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna see it here shortly. We just don't want to like constantly repeat ourselves, so we're gonna wait till a few people come in here and then we can explain it once, and I'll keep flashing it on and off throughout the podcast here.
Mm-hmm.
So. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to drink tonight.
Jamie, go over to Real Talk Detroit podcast, the page that you joined, or the page that I invited you to like and follow. And when you click on that, our video's going live on that too.
The only reason why we haven't changed the name of the Facebook page is because we didn't want to confuse people. We wanted them to know what they were watching. We didn't want to change it and they're like, what the hell is this? I'm not watching it.
Right.
So we'll change it after this podcast is over.
Yeah, so Jamie, go ahead and go right over to the podcast page and just click on the video and it'll be there.
JR,
the live
what's
video. Up? Is he here?
Yep, he clicked in. He is
hey,
watching.
JR! It's about time. The hell took you so long? Gotta suck your booze down first?
I thought you said you gotta suck your boobs down. I'm like, what the hell?
No, booze.
Yeah, JR, we know there's no picture yet. That's our new logo. That's our new image. And it's going to be the new name for the podcast now that we've actually hit 102 followers. We hit it on Wednesday. So we overdid our mark, and so that's why the whole image has changed. So we're going to leave that up there until we get a couple more people in here. Then we're going to flip it over, and we're going to explain everything that's going on now.
Hi, Nick, my niece.
Nikki.
My niece just followed the stream. Everyone who's joining the watch party, if you want to join in with the conversation, go right over to the actual podcast page and video, and then that way everyone can see the comments. See, I was right. He's busy drinking beer. That's what took him so long.
Mm-hmm.
He's sucking down the boobs.
He had to get somebody to type in the website for him. Alright, so it's 8:02 now.
8:02.
8:02. So people should know we're on by now.
Yes. Especially with the watch party that I'm doing.
Yes. Okay,
Doing it right from the page.
Now that it's after 8 o'clock, we'll kind of try to explain this new image. Our goal was 100 followers, and as soon as we hit 100 followers, we were going to make a name for ourselves. A name for ourselves, our own image, and, you know, just do something different. So we wind up making this logo, and obviously we just wanted something that's going to stand out and make it our own to the point where it shows what we are. So we just, you know, drew up the cartoons, made the new name because we are uncensored and we're not going to be censored from anybody. So that's our new logo and new name. So we're going to change the Facebook page name as soon as this podcast is over. We just didn't want to confuse anybody. So I will flash that logo on through out the podcast, just so everybody gets the right logo, I guess you could say.
Mhm.
So next time when they come on, if they come on late or whatnot.
Well, I think after tonight and after you change it, I mean, who doesn't know in our group that who Dan and Lora is?
Right.
So it's our group; they're gonna know.
Exactly. Yeah, because we just had the Real Talk Detroit, but there's so many out there. We didn't want to have you search for us for that. We want you to be able to put in a name and then go straight to the page. So plus it makes it a little easier for people to follow us that haven't been following us or haven't seen the podcast or whatnot. So
right.
With that being said, that's the new logo. That's what we're going with right now. We do have more other logos.
We have another one.
We're gonna put on T-shirts.
And I happen to be wearing one of them now.
She's gonna model it out for us here in a minute. Who are you? What? This motherfucker's lost.
He ain't lost. He's clowning. He was just asking about your nipples. I mean, asking if you have a nipple.
He really is drunk.
beer.
I'm not that kind of guy, man. But hey, Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
So we're going to go ahead and switch this over now.
Do the switcheroo. There we go.
Switcheroo here.
Can you see us now? Could they see us before? Or?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They seen the logo only.
Okay.
All right.
Oh
So
my God! Look at my boobs.
look at your boobs. Look at she's
Oh,
offering.
look at them. Wow. I got some nice boobs.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, nice cleavage anyway.
So anyway, so what are we gonna start off with today? You gonna start off with showing the shirt? I can actually bring the camera over so I can get a better view of it.
Well, I don't know if you're gonna need to. I mean,
let's see if you can.
Here, let me
Stand up, girl. Stand up. So, yeah, I might have to. Hold on a second. So, that is our second logo for the t-shirts. So,
That's for the back.
that's for the back. And, just gonna turn around here. She's gonna show us her boobs.
Oh, did you mark it on the front here?
It's lower. That's lower right there.
Is it?
Yeah, you got way lower.
Oh.
See, that's what I'm saying. Your boobs are too big. So there's the other one.
Well, you just gotta put it up higher.
Yep, gotta put it up higher. So
The next one, just put it up higher.
that's why I said it'd probably be easier if you had the shirt on and we can.
Well,
Right.
next time you do that, we can do that.
So, anyways, that's
Or whenever you're ready to do another one.
Yeah, I'm gonna order some vinyl this weekend. So.
Gray and white for the
Yep.
other ones.
Yep. And then I'm gonna see how much they cost to get the screen printing ones.
Okay.
See what the
The
difference
silk
is.
screen or whatever.
Yeah, see what the difference is for price wise. So, but that was the t-shirt logos and whatnot. So we will be making those up here shortly. So
And selling them. How much are we gonna sell them for?
I'll probably get I would say like $13 or $14, depending on how much the screen printing is. We'll figure out the price and we'll put it out there. But if you guys want to support us or whatnot, I mean, not saying you have to, but if you want to, then hey,
that would be great.
We would appreciate it. We're gonna everything that we get though, we're going to try to put it right back in to make a better podcast or whatnot, or like I said, get tickets. Or something we can give away or whatnot. It's not going in our pockets. The only thing that's going to go in our pockets is what we paid to buy the stuff, so we can buy more.
Right, Rachel?
So
she says it doesn't help if the logo goes under our boobs.
Well, did you not see how big these things were?
Really, it's just the bra.
So, but yeah. So, but we're gonna be able to get it better and all this stuff.
Maybe I'll just pull the shirt up out of the Is that better? I can't see this
Can't
mic
see
is
the
in the
mic's
way.
in the way.
There it is.
I don't understand. But see, that's a V-neck though. I'm not used to putting
Yeah.
on V-necks, so. But anyway, you noticed it,
Hey,
Rachel.
Eric.
But
Well, she has boobs. She knows.
Anyway, no, JR, that's not how it is. But anyway, so now that we got that out of there, we'll let you guys know when we finish those up or whatnot, or if you guys want to let us know if you guys want one in advance, and we can probably even get us to do it quicker. I don't know. We'll see what goes on.
We'll get you to do it quicker.
If somebody wants them now.
Well, yeah. If someone wants it, then that means you'll do it quicker.
Anyway, so the topic today. Did you want to say anything before we start that?
No.
No. Okay. Wow, she's quiet today. She ain't got shit to say. Wow, amazing.
Oh, I do, but it may eventually come out. It all depends.
Lord help us.
Exactly.
So, I was what was I doing? Oh, I was listening to a podcast earlier today, or not today, the other day, while I was working, because it helps time go by. And they made a good point. Back in the day, you could get on like YouTube or, the internet and shit like that, and watch whatever kind of video you want if you search for it or whatnot. And now they have all these censored, and you can't do this, you can't do that, blah 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 blah. So, I guess my question out there to you guys is, do you think it's right for them to just censor people? Like, for instance, the thing that the podcast I was listening to was about hunting. And the point that they made is the fact that if they put their videos out on Facebook or YouTube or whatever, that they censor it, or they cut it out, or they won't let you post it, whatever, because it has a little bit of blood on it, or it's hurting an animal, or something like that. But yet you can watch porn on YouTube. You can watch, all this other bullshit. You can watch people doing stupid shit. For instance,
You can watch anything on YouTube that's not conservative.
Right. But yet, because it's not politically right and people have problems with it,
Like,
they take it
yeah,
off.
because it's conservative.
Yeah. So, what do you think? Do you think it's just one of quit making your fucking kids babies and, or do you think YouTube should make it so effective? Okay, are you 18? As soon as they clicked 18, then it's on up.
Well, yeah.
I mean, I don't think
They need to stop being like the freaking social media and, trying to censor everything. You're not censoring porn. You're not censoring people, hanging dogs and doing, abusing animals. But you're going to censor the truth about a political situation or what Hitler in office is doing, or, because it hurts your feelings because, well, guess what? The truth hurts.
Right.
Wham.
JR, I'm not saying you can actually watch porn on YouTube. I'm saying you can, like, go on the internet and, Google the stuff or whatever. You can find it. At some point in time, you can find it.
Yeah.
So, but yet everything else is censored, the way of life, like, for instance, you watching hunting videos like I do, that's the fucking food chain. Why should that be censored? I mean, I just don't understand.
Because, nowadays it's, we got a bunch of crybaby snowflake liberals who live in mama's basement, still sucking on the bottle or the titty or whatever, and can't handle anything.
Like I said, this censorship just is getting way out of hand. Way out of hand. It's just...
I mean, it's like the same thing on Facebook. I posted what did I post the other day? Oh, I posted the law enforcement's oath that they take when they join law enforcement.
Right. I seen it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was censored. It said it was fake. It wasn't real.
How was it fake?
My point exactly.
Like I said, they only want you to see what they want you to see.
They did the same thing with the constitutional rights that I posted.
Well, same bullshit they're doing with these doctors. They're speaking the truth about this COVID shit. I mean,
Yeah.
they'll interview them. They'll let the interview go for like a day, and then they'll take it down.
Yeah.
This censorship is getting ridiculous.
Oh, we got to keep people living in fear. We can't let them know the truth. Well, most people, they're so, gung-ho on being stupid and, trusting the specific type of party that's been lying to you your whole entire freaking life, making you a damn slave to them. And now you have one in office trying to control everyone in Michigan. But yet when people come out, like doctors and nurses and, scientists are even coming out saying that kids don't carry.
Mm-hmm.
Kids don't carry they're not carriers. They don't carry it. It can't be spread by touching. Now.
I did see that.
That's another thing that came out.
Come out.
It can't be spread by touching now. Oh, but continue to wear a mask like a little sheep, even though you're not sick. And stay 6 feet away.
I just don't see how a mask is going to help anything.
It's not.
Because you can breathe through it, and you're still, breathing in and exhaling. It's going through it. So what makes you think that it's not going to go through the mask?
Well, the breath can go through. It's not necessarily in the breath itself. It's in, like...
Right, but when you
particles or whatever, but... I mean, it doesn't even last outside of the body for that long.
The camera just moved. I was like, what the hell was that?
I mean, doctors are coming out and saying it doesn't even last outside of the body. Well, what's his name? Dr. Rashid Buttar?
I'm just saying, if you watch people, like, they'll have the mask on, and it'll be buckled on the corners, on the side.
Yeah.
Why can't it get around the mask? And then it's holding it right by your face, so you have to breathe it in.
Well, you get sicker wearing a mask.
That's what I'm saying.
But on top of that, healthy people shouldn't be wearing them anyway because you're just inhaling your own carbon dioxide, which ain't good for you either.
I don't wear them anyway, so.
I don't either. I won't. I ain't staying 6 feet away. I'm not wearing a mask, and I'm going and doing whatever the hell I want to do.
It's God's choice.
It's my choice. It's my right.
But anyway, yeah. So I just don't understand all the censorship and shit, all that. I mean, like I've said before, Citrus is supposed to be, land of the free, freedom of speech, blah, blah, blah. We have no freedom whatsoever. Because
not at this moment.
They're always going to try to control us. Always.
Well, yeah, the certain party will, but they've always done that. Always.
JR said a while back, he's like, it should be named. You should have named it Dan and Lora Talk Shit. You know what? Be honest with you, that was set. That was one of the choices. So, but I figured we would be censored right off the bat if we put that.
Yeah, well, I don't want any cussing or swearing words in our label anyway.
No, JR, it didn't take me that long to read that. It's just, I wasn't going to interrupt her talking.
You can read it without
Do what?
Without interrupting me.
Well, I can read it, yeah, but I
you ain't gotta say it out loud.
Yeah. Shut your face. But yeah, it's just that's it. When they brought that up on the podcast, I was still like, you know what? That's a good fucking point. It's why are they censoring some things, but you can watch something that's even worse than what you wanted to watch?
Well, because it's the truth and it doesn't go along with their agenda. Because there's an agenda now.
All the damn rules.
Well, you notice it changed once Trump got in office.
Well, everything's changed. I mean...
But it's even worse now. It's like, when Obama was in office, everything was okay. They weren't censoring the way they are now. Unless, someone came out against it.
Right.
But that's just, I'm telling you. A certain party wants to make it like, the Holocaust.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's just stupid.
And people are dumb enough to follow along with it.
Right.
Because they can't think for themselves.
What was the other thing I just said? Trump's son saying that that this Democratic hoax, whatever it's called, and then that watch after the 2020 election that it's gonna magically disappear.
Well, if you think,
how many people believe that?
well, right, but if you think about it, Fauci, which is the doctor, who actually made the COVID. But how was he? I mean, he made the COVID, and I'm pretty sure he helped spread it. Because how does he know 3 years ago that this was going to happen? Because he said back in, I think, 2017 that the Trump administration was going to deal with a pandemic. How would you know if you didn't spread it? Make it and spread it.
Did you post it?
I think I did.
I seen a video of someone saying it.
Yeah. Fauci said it in 2017. So he has everything to do with it. Because, I mean, you don't even know what's going to happen tomorrow. So right. How is someone, how can someone sit there and say, oh, this is going to happen, during this presidency? And lo and behold, election year. I mean, it couldn't have happened last year? No. All of a sudden, it's out and about this year.
Yeah, that's what gets me. It comes out on a election year.
Well, yeah, because it was planned. Fauci had everything to do with it.
I just think it's weird. That's all. I just really do.
The numbers are fake.
How are the numbers fake?
The COVID numbers are.
Well, that's
fake.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is how do they come up with the
because everyone that dies.
Well, I posted something the other day that actually it was just a local person here in Livonia said that she got like the death certificate or something like that, and she knows how this person passed away.
It was her aunt, yeah.
It was her aunt? Okay.
Yeah, because I posted it too.
And
her aunt died of, I don't know, something with the bowels or bowel obstruction or something like that, and her death certificate said COVID-19.
Yeah. And she called it out saying, look, this is not true, blah, blah, blah.
It's happened a lot. I mean, it's common sense. If you go to the CDC and their page strictly says, anyone who dies, mark it as COVID regardless if they've died of it or been tested of it or not. It's marked COVID. Common sense tells you something ain't right.
Yeah,
I mean, when you have people committing suicide and they're, it's obvious that they died from a gunshot wound or whatever, but their death certificate says COVID. Or they die of a heart attack, their death certificate says COVID.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
That's how
it seems like they're blaming everything on it for.
Well, but I think that's part of the whole thing. Fear, because everyone's freaked out, living in fear, following Hitler like good little slaves. Believe in everything she says, believe in everything the news says, like good little slaves, because they can't think for themselves and do their own research outside of listening to the fake news. Who couldn't tell the truth if it smacked them in the face.
Right. I don't know. I just can't wait for this shit to all be over with. Which they're talking about, it's not going to be until,
Until after election.
Yeah.
I mean, Hitler's already, saying she wants to climb on top of Joe and be vice president. She thinks she has a chance of being vice president. Yeah, maybe if you let him sniff your hair and grope you.
But did you hear about his, what was it, some show or some podcast he was on? Something about, if you don't know if you're voting for me or Trump yet, then you're not black or something like that.
No, if you don't vote for him, you're not black.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just so happened to run by and see something on Facebook, and I was like, did he really say that?
Yeah, he did.
Wow.
And dumb people will still vote for him. Because, born and bred to vote Democrat no matter what. Doesn't matter how many times they tell you to bend over so they can stick you in the ass and bang you as hard as they want, and you're just going to sit there and say, yes, master, harder.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I don't understand how they're letting all this go by. I mean, you would think that somebody would have been then put the stop to this shit by now. I mean, you can sit there and you can open up the UP. You can open up, Upper Michigan. But yet, you're going to keep Southern Michigan closed. But yet, you have these states that are just on the other side of the border where all these people are going and spending their money and not keeping it in Michigan. What makes you think that these companies or these small businesses and everything are going to be able to stay open if they keep it closed?
And that's what Trump said when he was here.
They're not
Trump said, you need to open it because you are killing Michigan.
Yes.
You're killing it. There's no reason for it to be closed anymore. You're killing Michigan. You're hurting the people of Michigan. Well, the people of Michigan need to just go against her damn rules like some of them are, because what is she going to do?
Well,
if everyone stands up against her, what is she going to do?
My thing is the fact of, okay, just open it up if the people that are, I don't want to make it sound like, I'm trying to be an ass or anything like that, but the people that are scared, stay the fuck home. The people that want to get out and continue to live their life, let them do what they want to do. If they go out and they get sick, then it's on them. It's on them. All the scared people are staying home. So.
Well, yeah, and you know what? It's funny because I seen this post and it actually makes sense. If you're pro-choice and you're all for abortion because it's your right to choose, well, guess what? If they want to go out without wearing masks, live their life, and go to work, it's their, shut your pie hole.
Right.
Don't sit there and tell me you're pro-choice and then tell me you have to wear a mask. I don't.
I just had a guy at work talking about that exact same thing. So they're saying that we're locked up, we're doing this, we can't do this, we can't go to the store, we can't do this. But yet somebody has the opportunity to go and have an abortion, which is, in my eyes, killing a child.
Well, yeah.
That's not giving that child a choice. So how is it okay for you to murder somebody, but yet you can't go to the grocery store without a mask on?
It's their baby. It's their body. They can do what they want.
So that child don't have a choice?
No.
That's what I'm saying.
And another funny thing is they're not babies until they are, out of the crotch. But if a woman's pregnant and gets murdered, that guy, whoever murdered that woman, that pregnant woman, gets charged twice for killing the baby and killing the woman. So how does that work? Woman can kill the baby because it's not a baby until after it comes out of the womb, but if someone kills a pregnant woman, they're being charged twice with murder.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not for the abortion. I'm not for it.
Well, I'm not either, but
I believe people do have the right. I mean, if you can't financially take care of that child, okay, give it
keep
up for
her
adoption.
freaking legs closed.
Oh yeah, give it up for adoption, or you do what you have to do. But that's a choice that you make. You have to live with. So, but long story short, if you can sit there and make that choice, but we can't make a choice to, like I said, go to the store without a mask on. We can't go, on vacation. We can't, do certain things. How is it even? How is it even right to the point where we have the same rights as other people?
It's not right. That's what I'm saying. It's disgraceful that you have people, stupid people, sorry, if you voted for her, you're an idiot, because it just, look at what you got now.
The damn roads ain't even fixed.
Well, look at the dams. She knew about it. Where's the money that, she could have done something with the dams before all this happened? She ain't fixing nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I knew she wasn't going to. She got compulsive liar written all over her damn face. And people still elected her because they just,
It's all stupid.
It is. And what's even worse is, people are afraid to stand up to her and tell her, other than Carl, and a judge had told her, no, he's staying open. You're not taking his license. You're not doing anything.
And
he's staying open.
I'm all for it.
That's how it should be.
I wish more people would do that. They would stand up for their rights, to stand up for their, constitutional rights to do that kind of shit. But a lot of people don't know that they can do that because they won't fight back.
Because they're pussies. Sorry, excuse my language, but they are.
They're wussies.
They're sissies.
Or something.
Snowflakes. Crybabies.
It's just. I just can't see. If I had my own business to the point where that was my way of making a living, supporting my family, I couldn't see just sitting home.
2 weeks at the most. Other than that, you can kiss my behind.
My thing is, Inspector, if you're going to shut me down anyway, or I'm going to lose my business anyway, well, I'm going out making some kind of money.
Yeah.
I'm going out, at least trying. If you're going to take it away from me anyways, I'm going to lose it anyways if I don't open. And if I do open, you're going to try to take it away from me. I have a better chance of opening and keeping it and supporting my family than I do listening to her.
Well, and people shouldn't listen, if you can think for yourself, then you need to think for yourself. Don't just sit there and, do absolutely nothing. Mm-hmm. But those people that are, oh, she's doing the right thing. Oh, everyone's dying from COVID.
I understand.
No, they're not.
I understand the whole.
They get mad because, we the people are, protesting and, oh, they should all be arrested. Why? Because you don't know what your rights are. You don't care that your rights are being infringed upon. You don't care that your rights are being taken away. Stay home. We the people will fight for your rights.
Well, like I said, I understand when it first came out, okay, try it. But it didn't fucking do anything. So
it's the flu.
So just...
It doesn't spread like they say it does. It doesn't hang on outside of the body like they tried to say it does. The numbers are down, so...
I don't know why northern Michigan was even shut down. They take animals and say it's COVID.
Probably.
Stupid. Now you got people going.
What's next? The dam broke. Blame it on COVID? No, it's Governor Hitler's fault because she's not taking care of it.
They're gonna say it because they're like, oh, well, we had to shut this down and there wasn't enough people to control it. There wasn't enough people to maintenance it. Watch.
Well, who's to blame? Governor Hitler. Because she's not doing her job. She never has.
What do you guys think if you're still on here? It doesn't say how many people are on here now, so.
He's back to calling me Lori.
I see that. So, but anyway. It's like beating a dead horse.
Yeah. She can blow me.
Alrighty. So.
Next.
Yeah. So, anyway, yeah. I don't know what. Was it the last podcast we sound like chipmunks or 2 podcasts ago?
2 podcasts ago.
I
still watch it and laugh hysterically.
Okay, so. I did try to find a helium beer. After searching for it and not finding it, I actually looked it up to the point where was it possible? I couldn't find any articles saying it was possible because helium is a gas and it won't. How do you say, you can't mix that in water or liquid together. So it wouldn't be able to stay in the can or bottle or whatever. I'm just saying what I read.
Right.
So they're saying that video was a hoax. It was funny as shit, but it was a hoax.
Well, but that's not the only video. Did you see the other video of the married couple?
No.
They had the name brand beer. They opened it up. They drank it, and the same thing happened. And they even showed the name of the brand. And then I watched another video where it showed that they were making it. But then I did more research on that, and apparently that's a hoax too.
Yeah, they said that it.
But how do they do that?
I don't know. They said that there was some way that they can change your voice by editing it or something like that. But they said it's a scientific fact that you cannot put helium in a liquid. Yeah, what was the reason why? Something like it can't be locked up and carbonated or something like that. You know, alcohol is carbonation, whatever. So it can't stick to it. So it wouldn't be able to stay in there. I'm like, okay. I'm like, well,
will they be able to do it in flat beer, like non-carbonated
I don't know.
stuff,
Maybe.
like
Like
water?
I tried to look up where to buy it from. I couldn't find a single.
It's hilarious though.
But yeah, it was funny. It was real funny. But yeah, I couldn't find it. I did look for it though. I was gonna try to get some and do it on the actual live podcast here.
Oh,
so
just get some balloons.
I can do that. I can get some balloons. That's gonna be an expensive ass podcast though.
You can get them from the dollar store. Dollar Tree does it.
So, but so I didn't lie to you guys. I did try to look for it and find it and all that. Can't do it. But if you guys can find it, let me know. Put it out. You know, send me a direct message or something like that. I mean, I'll still try to find it, and
I wonder what it would taste like if you could
it's
do
gotta
it.
taste like shit.
Like tonic water or something.
Well, but other than that, I'm lost for words now. I don't know what to say now.
You don't know what to say?
Nope, I'm out of topics.
You're out of topics.
I'm out of topics. I've been working like freaking mad crazy. So.
Are you tired, dude?
I am tired.
Do you need to go to sleep?
Not yet.
You need to get some rest.
No.
You need to drink some more.
Yes. I always need to drink.
Did you see the video where Sergeant was up at the Capitol interviewing people?
I think you sent that to me, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was interesting. The way he words things, he's got his own unique way of wording things.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's just, good Lord. It's like I hear him, and sometimes the way he words things, I'm just like, really? It's funny, but it's kind of out there. But I love his videos.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen the
What's this? How's Michigan? What do you mean, how's Michigan?
How's Michigan?
How's Michigan? It sucks.
At this moment, yeah.
The weather sucks. Everything sucks.
The governor sucks. Other than that, if it wasn't for her, Michigan would be just fine.
Yeah. The weather still sucks.
Yeah. Do you belong to that, because you have a pit bull, do you belong to that pit bull page?
I belong to a couple of them.
They have one where this guy was talking about disciplining his dog. Or no, this lady had wrote something because her dog did something. And, she doesn't know if she should, how to handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, her pit bull bit her puppy. They were fine, but the pit bull just went up and bit the puppy on the face and made it bleed, right like at the top of his nose.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was asking for advice on how to handle it. One person said, smack his ass and tell him no. And this other lady is all snowflakey. Oh, don't hit your dog. Oh, that's abuse. Bitch, please.
I mean,
There ain't nothing wrong with just,
there's a difference between disciplining your dog and beating your dog.
Well, yeah. And that's what I said. I'm like, tapping it on the nose and telling it no, don't do that is not beating.
Right.
Taking a rolled up newspaper or whatever and tapping it on the, on the behind and telling it no is not beating. That is how you train. So I told her, I says, let me guess. You don't discipline your kids either?
A lot of people don't.
If they tell you to, F off and everything in your face, you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me you ain't gonna backhand that child in the mouth? Just let them do it? Because it's not hurting the dog. That's how dogs learn. You're not beating it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, she got mad and all snowflakey.
And that's what's wrong with people nowadays. It's just they don't discipline their kids, but yet they expect them to raise themselves.
I mean, if you can't discipline your kids, don't get a dog. Because dogs need to be trained like your kids do. But if you can't train your kids right and raise them right and teach them not to be disrespectful little brats and going out there and being jailbirds because they ain't got nothing better to do because they weren't, raised to love themselves enough to stay out of trouble and not do stupid stuff. Dogs need a pack leader.
Right. Melissa, where are you at? That everything's open there and it's not raining. Where you live now?
Indiana, maybe?
Well, you got Michigan money coming there.
That's making noise.
Yeah.
You got a call coming in?
Yep. But it's not to our line.
Oh, bummer.
So.
Hang on.
Marky.
Who's Marky?
Mark.
Oh, Mark. Marky Mark.
But,
Text and let them know what.
Yeah, we're doing a podcast.
Oh.
That's why I didn't answer.
You should call and join.
Now he's probably, let's see, what time is it? Yeah, he's on his way home. He'd be screaming, "That fucking job, piece of shit, goddamn courier, motherfucker, didn't do shit, did it, complaining?"
Really?
No, not really. But it sounded good. Because that's what I would be doing.
Alright, if you guys have never seen, I don't know if it's Abe and Preach or Aba and Preach or whatever, but these guys are hysterical. I posted one of the videos on our webpage. They are so comical. They had me laughing as hard as I was the last podcast when we sounded like chipmunks. They're hilarious. I'll have to post some more. They had one where it was woke white women need to stop or something like that.
What?
Yeah. Woke white women need to stop. Because, they go out and they, pull this. They start stuff, but then they pull the crying bit and, go from starting stuff to being the victim. And then there was one girl they were talking about where she said that white people need to stop breathing. They're comical. You really got to listen to them. And they have another one right now. It says how to get a man to spend money on you. I haven't listened to them yet, but it's an old one. I'll have to listen to it. But yeah, they're funny. Here, I'll show you those guys.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you posted that today,
yeah.
Didn't you? I didn't get to see it yet.
That was the one that it wasn't that topic, but yeah, guys that I posted today, they're funny.
So, JR asked if she was at the titty bar. She says she's camping. She said, "Hell no, she's not at the titty bar." Okay, first of all, what the hell you got Wi-Fi for? That ain't no fucking camping.
Sure it is.
No, it's not. That's not camping.
Is she in a camper?
She's probably in a camper with a fucking some kind of water. Yeah,
That's just taking your house out of date.
Yeah. Sleeping back and throw it on the ground, get a campfire going. That's
yeah,
camping.
with a tent come eat
Not
you,
even.
or whatever.
Not even tent.
So the fly, snakes, and bugs can eat you? No thanks. In the house? You know, the house spiders? Those ugly
areas.
No,
Dark
they crawl
camper.
all over the frickin' house. On the wall, on the ceilings. Every time I see one,
That's just mean.
I had a conversation with one the other day. It was up to, you want up there? Because the minute... No, they don't. No. See those wolf spiders?
Those things jump.
I know.
Those things jump.
I gotta be careful because they're all like up on my garage door. I landed feet away, maybe 6 to see if there's any
Oil all over it.
I do. I get the peppermint tea. I put them, you know, in. Well, stop.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, trailer AC.
Camping to him.
Well, you said choppy now? Oh, let me try this up. Find out here.
This sounds like it. Why is it getting choppy?
Sounds like little guys up there.
Yeah. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
I hear your dog. Your son's pretty good though, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, we've almost been here for an hour anyway. So.
Yeah.
But we just gotta figure out the shirt situation, so I'll look into that this weekend. And see how much that's gonna cost, whatnot.
Yeah.
You know, once we get that all posted up or figured out, we'll.
So we just gonna stick with that one?
Yep, we'll stick with the one logo first. And see how that goes.
So like the logo that we have up for the pages, you know, for the ones that we have made.
Yeah, we'll just.
Because you didn't show yours. You just showed
Oh,
mine.
well, mine's the same thing as the logo. I mean, y'all want to see it?
Yeah, he doesn't have boobs, so
No,
you
I
can
don't have
see
boobs,
it.
so you can see mine. I got that over there. And
This is right on his. Yeah.
so, same thing if that's on the corner of the page, but.
Do you have any more of those, or can you make like decals of them?
No, but I can talk. Like I said, I want to wait for that one lady to open back up. That's local.
Well, because I was just thinking
And
about
she can do
maybe
the same
taking
thing.
one of the small ones and just putting them in my window and advertising it through my window. Not necessarily sticking
Right.
it on
I
there,
got
but
one.
like
I
on the
get one.
inside.
Yeah, I can give them.
Put it on the window of my truck and advertise it that way too.
Well, that sucks. It just went choppy. I don't know why it went choppy all of a sudden.
Yeah, it does kind of suck.
It's got to be the internet because, like I said, everything was fine. We didn't touch anything.
Is he awake and did he turn something on where he's using the
sounds like
internet? Well, yeah, so he could have turned, you know, Netflix on or something.
Yeah. So we'll cut that out because we're about an hour right now. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do with t-shirts. We'll post that. We'll oh, there they are.
Oh, baby.
My little guy, my puppy. Oh, he seen the camera was on. He's out. So
She's say hi.
there's my
Say
people.
hi. There you go.
Here's my pretty girl.
Be pulling my shirt off me.
Yeah, we'll post that up. Maybe get some back, and then I'll post them up with a price if you guys want and whatnot. But we need 8 more page likes to hit our second goal.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
How do we get 102 followers but not follow?
It's not.
I know when they like the page, they end up
like the podcast and then a page like. Okay.
Yeah.
But the reason why I made that goal is because of each week on the actual Facebook page, like be able to see more of what liking what and who's following what and to post more things. People, we'll just be able to do a lot more. So need more. Just keep doing what you guys are
we do. Thank you, family. All y'all.
And
Yeah.
Here in the audio. Things set up for the next podcast. That should be it. And we'll see you in the next.
Good night. So yeah, I was thinking put one in my truck, one in the Monty, because I drive them both. Get more advertisement out that way. You gotta find a way to be able to, like, if they search it on Google or something, for it to be found. You look completely different right now for some reason.
What?
When you were looking down at your phone, just your face, you just look different.
Keep saying broadcast interrupted, froze. Now it's better.
Well, your son probably turned something on upstairs.
No, it keeps flashing.
Maybe all your swearing did it. Yours or mine.
We're being censored.
Right? Okay. So I am going to change